Make money with AI YouTube channels.
Faceless YouTube automation.
How to start a faceless channel in 2025.
Long-form sleep history channels have high RPM.
These guys are posting every day, 2-hour videos, 3-hour videos. How? Everyone says it's easy. Everyone says just use AI. Nobody shows you what actually happens when you try. 4,000 words in, locked out. 5-hour wait, and I haven't even published my first video yet. I don't know if the niche will work. I don't know if the channel will survive 30 days. And that's the part that actually scares me. Not that the channel fails, that it fails after I've already spent hundreds of dollars proving it. And I'm still sitting here, staring at a Google Doc with 10 ideas in it, and no system to turn any of them into a video.
Hey, I've been there. Built channels, killed channels, spent money on tools I didn't need, sat through guru tutorials that taught me nothing, except the feeling that I'm already too behind. And somewhere in that mess, I figured something out. The real edge in faceless YouTube is not creativity. Ideas aren't rare anymore. Execution is. And the winner usually isn't the smartest creator. It's the creator who can afford to keep publishing. Let me show you what I mean. That's the full pipeline. Script to finished video, under $1, under an hour, but none of that works without the foundation. If the script is weak, the images are wrong, the voiceover sounds empty, and the video fails. So today, we build the brain, the engine that everything else runs on. Let's go! First, one concept. If you don't get this, nothing else makes sense. Think about coffee. You walk into Starbucks every morning, $5, someone makes it for you. Nice cup. Familiar taste. But the beans Starbucks uses, you can buy the exact same beans. Set up a basic coffee machine at home, one-time cost. And from that morning forward, every cup costs you 30 cents. It's not just cheaper, it's yours. No monthly subscription to your own kitchen.
Wait, so I've been paying for Starbucks this whole time when I could have just bought the beans?
Basically. Now look at this. When you use Claude in the browser, you type Claude replies. That's the chat interface. There's another way to talk to the same Claude. It's called an API. Same brain, same quality, same writing. But instead of you typing in a browser, your Google Sheet sends the message directly. No website in between, no $20 subscription, no rate limits. You pay per word. That's it. The AI scripting tools? They're Starbucks franchises. Convenient, branded. Worth it if that's what you want. But the actual coffee, the thing that writes your script, is Claude. And by the end of this video, you'll have your own machine. You just pay for the beans.
Wait, but I watched a video about this. Some guy said just split the script into chapters, right? Chapter 1, then 2, then 3. That works, right?
Yeah, every guru tells you that. And they're not wrong, technically. Same Claude, same writing quality. Chapter by chapter works.
So what's the problem?
It definitely works. Until it doesn't. Chapter 7? Locked out. 5-hour wait. Started a new conversation. Now you've become the memory. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Now chapter 8 has amnesia.
So, what do you do?
Nothing. The system remembers for me. I hit generate. Leave, come back. 5 finished scripts. All right, enough theory. Let me show you how this works. Step 1, your beans. console.anthropic.com. Sign up. Add $5. Create an API key. That's your access to the same Claude that every AI tool charges $50 a month for. Step 2, the machine. Remember the coffee machine? That's what we're building now. It's called a Google Apps script. Sounds technical. It's not. You know how Google Sheets has formulas? Sum, average, things like that? AppScript is just a more powerful version of that, a set of instructions that tells your sheet what to do automatically. In our case, the instructions are simple. Take the beans, that's your Claude API key. Take the order, that's the video title you type into the sheet. Brew, send the title to Claude with the right instructions. Get the script back, save it. That's the coffee machine. It lives inside your Google Sheet. You build it once, and from that point on, every time you type a title and hit a button, the machine brews. Now, you don't build this by hand. Open Claude or ChatGPT, doesn't matter. You tell, build me a Google Apps script that takes a video title from a sheet, sends it to Claude, and gets back a full script. Chapter by chapter, with memory between each chapter so the story stays consistent from beginning to end.
Wait. What's the exact prompt? Can I just copy yours?
I knew you'd ask. Link in the description. Free. Grab it and go. That's it. That's the machine. ChatGPT writes the code for you. You paste it into your sheet. Go to Extensions, App Script, Paste, Save. A new menu shows up in your toolbar. That's your coffee machine, installed and ready. Click it, hit Generate, and let it run.
That's it? It just works?
Well, mostly. The first time you run this, something might break. A typo in the API key, a timeout, a weird formatting error on line 83. Don't panic. This is normal. Copy the error, paste it into Claude, ask it to fix the code. Claude fixes it, you paste the fix, run it again. That's the loop. Sometimes it takes 2 loops, sometimes 4, but rarely more.
That looks like a lot of work.
It's 2 hours of your life. To build a machine that works forever after, that's a pretty good trade. And honestly, that's exactly how I built mine. I don't know how to code. I just know how to describe what I want and let AI figure out the rest. Now, it just runs.
So, is this it? Do I just post this and start making $10,000 a month like everyone says?
No. I wish it were that simple. A script is the starting point, not the finish line. And what comes after it is where this story gets interesting. There's images, voiceover, thumbnail, packaging, editing, pacing, 100 variables between a script and a viral video. Anyone who tells you it's just one thing is selling you something. But none of those things matter without the script. The script is the foundation. And what you're looking at right now is a foundation that costs 31 cents and builds itself while you grab coffee.
Okay. It writes the script. It batches 5 at once. It runs while I'm gone. So I just automate the whole thing, set it to post every day, and walk away?
You could, if the goal is another AI slop. I meant a sleep channel that puts the algorithm to sleep too. Here's the part the automation crowd leaves out. The machine writes the words. It doesn't make the judgment. Posting every day without watching what's working isn't a strategy. It's a conveyor belt to the slop pile. And YouTube has gotten very good at spotting the conveyor belt.
So what do I do with the time the machine just gave me?
The one thing it can't give you is taste and judgment. The machine just solved quantity. Quality is still your job. Change the script writing prompt every few videos, fix the hook, study the pacing, find where people dropped off, then ask the AI why. Make every video 1% better. The machine isn't here so you can stop thinking. It's here so the only thing left to do is think. Getting the quality right, the hooks, the pacing, the packaging, that's a whole video of its own. We'll get there. But the thing that kills most new channels isn't quality, it's time. Can I be honest about something? The thing nobody talks about, the thing no guru will ever put in a video title, is how long this actually takes. Not the script, not the upload, the journey. Most channels don't blow up on video 1, or video 10, or video 30. Most channels that eventually work took 6 months of posting into silence before anything moved.
6 months?
Sometimes longer. And that's not a failure, that's the game. The algorithm needs time to understand your channel. Your audience needs time to find you. You need time to get good at this. And if your production costs $500 a month in tools, and your channel makes $0 for the first 6 months, that's $3,000 gone before your first dollar earned. Most people quit before that, not because they ran out of ideas, because they ran out of runway. The real edge for a beginner is not the best AI tool. It's not the fanciest editing. It's not the secret niche. The real edge is being so cheap to operate that you can afford to be bad for 6 months, that you can post 50 videos that nobody watches, and it costs you less than dinner, that you can test 5 niches, kill 4 of them, and still have money left to fund the one that works. Nobody tells you this, because the people selling tools need you to believe their tool is the difference between success and failure, and the people giving free advice will most likely have a coaching program to upsell. The concept is simple. You can build this yourself. The prompt structure is in the description. Go build it, hit some bugs, fix them, learn how it works from the inside. That's the best way to understand it. But if you'd rather skip the debugging and just use the machine I've already built, links there too. And here's the thing I'm actually excited about. The scripting engine is step 1, but the full pipeline. Bulk image generation from every frame, voiceover, auto-merging images with voiceover using timestamps. No manual editing, no dragging clips on a timeline, script to finished video, automatically. That exists. I use it every day. And if enough of you want it, I'll release it. Tell me in the comments, because that's what decides what I build next.